Academia. Let's talk about it. What is up, folks? This is another, well, I don't even know if it's going to be called a podcast. I don't know, maybe just a breakdown of what I thought about season 5, the first episode at least, and what do I expect of this season. I don't know how long this is, my co-host. Could I make it today? Before we get to the episode, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, to notifications notified for all the podcasts. Go follow our anime Instagram, Animals for Again Show. Go follow my co-host eyes.of.lens, where he does photography. If you're in the Georgia to North Carolina area, I'm sure he'll love to take pictures of you. And remember, Real Talk Anime, they just released a podcast that me and Itarashi were both on, so you guys can go check that out and go like it up, all that good stuff. So, My Hero Academia. This is a show that everybody's watching. This is one of the biggest new gen shows of this era, obviously. Like, it's something that everybody's gonna be tuning into. And I just kind of wanted to talk about what I thought episode 1, what I think the season will occur, and kind of guess maybe rate this episode, what I thought this was. But so when I'm doing this, y'all go comment, tell me what you guys think, what do you guys expect. I'm gonna be posting a clip on the Instagram, of course. So I'm just gonna give you guys my little synopsis or whatever. So basically, as I said, I've said on many platforms, I thought My Hero season 4 was kind of bad. It was very underwhelming. It was disappointing. And for what the attraction to show how much it gets, I didn't think it lived up to the hype. Overhaul, I thought could have been a great villain, but kind of dudded out in 5 to 7 episodes. Which, not every villain's supposed to be a whole seasonal thing, but he was a villain that had a lot of potential. From the school festival that nobody cared about to the YouTube villain, whatever. And it's just we already had a bad season of anime in 2020 in general. So I feel like if My Hero was even just decent that season, it would have been a great season 4, but it wasn't that to me personally. My rating, I might be tripping, but that's just what I think. So this season, I came in expecting. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect really a lot because I'm not reading the manga, but I know people that do that, and I kind of see the little art of it. This season's about them training against Class 1B. And I'm okay with that, but it's just training after training after training. It's just why? Why again? I kind of feel like this is a repetitive type of thing. So this season, honestly, I really don't expect that much as far as character development. As far as the characters, I just feel like it's going to be a lot of maybe good action scenes, but because My Hero is a fighting type of anime, but even at its best, their fights aren't even comparable to some other shows that I can think of off the top of my head. The fights really don't last long. It's just a one blow type of thing. So I just don't really. Their fights aren't really strategized. They're more just I'm more determined than you. I'm gonna win because I'm the hero type of thing. So that which is cool. It's just that My Hero, we're putting My Hero in that echelon of being the next part of the big 3, the new era of shonen. And it's just to me, this season and season 5 really won't live up to that. So that's just how I feel about season 5 or whatever. That's what I kind of think this season is just gonna be more like a training arc, maybe more Class 1B. This is another thing I realized. I feel like My Hero has too many characters that we don't really need or shouldn't really it's just so much focus on characters that don't matter that people like. I think even in season 4 and maybe 3, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Bakugo didn't give enough development or a lot of love. Todoroki, that's probably my favorite hero on the show. He didn't get a lot of love, but I just feel like there's a thing where there's just too many characters, and it's just why. So yeah, so let me get into the episode though. So we start off with them recapping the fight and how Endeavor really got injured and messed up, which was cool or whatever. So basically they're just talking about how he's they're now the number 1 hero. He's in the hospital recovering from a fatal injury. Cool. So then we get to like, I think basically there's flash forward to where we're in school, just regular school bantry, nothing really going on for real, for real. So then we get to them, they're saying it's a villain attack. And I'm thinking like, this is kind of cool, we're spicing this season, maybe I'm wrong, but it's just class 1B. And it's just like, why? Like, I want to see some real villains. I want to see some real character growth, not another training arc. And it's just like, it's a cool concept of them, learning how to navigate between being the hero, the villain, and this and that. But I really know how to save people, all that great stuff. But it's just like, I really didn't feel like this episode did that much for me. And then there's one thing I really wanted to point out, Deku. Like, arguably the worst MC in Shonen right now. I'm not gonna say Shonen history because it's a lot of candidates for that. But right now, there's a lot of crybaby added crybaby. They're literally in a training arc and can't finish the job. He's saying, "I can't hit you because you're my friend," but he literally set him up to be a villain. It's just a lot of crying and moping around, and it's getting annoying to the point like, I understand people are saying, he's learning to grow his powers, but this is season 5 and he still hasn't grown as a character. He still is doing the same thing he was doing in season 1 when he was learning about how to control his power. So personally, I feel like this is a make or break a season for him. I understand he's still trying to learn his power, but if I don't see character growth, I really feel like could be something that turns me off from the show, at least from thinking it could be in that new big 3 type of status. So I don't know. That's just something noticeable I saw wherever. And now, at the end of this episode was very interesting. We saw that I'm trying to think that we saw that Endeavor, the dude that he was fighting with, I can't remember his name, but he's on the dark side along with the other dude. I can't remember his name. I'm gonna have the images up when I go back to edit though, so that's my bad, y'all. But they're on the League of Villains, and that's very interesting. Like, I'm more interested in the villains than I am the heroes, so I want to see how this plays out, because this could get very spicy. And I know in the manga, this is my prediction, for everybody. I think season 6 of My Hero Academia will be that season where it will push it up to echelons if that's what they're trying to do. Because I heard there's supposed to be a war, maybe Shigaraga's backstory. We get League of Villains versus the new era of heroes like that. I think season 6 will be the 6th season, not this season. I think this season will be another training, another attempt to grow Deku's development, and really just trying to grow, I guess, and get more characters in, which I'm not really a big fan of, but it is what it is at this point. And I'm very interested, like I said. This was like the last 2 minutes of the episode, so overall, the whole episode to me was very boring. Like, it was just recapping what we already know, but it's episode 1. That's expected to be happening, but it was only episode 1. Boring to me. We kind of just recap, like I said, we already know about all the kids. So, I guess it's a typical episode 1. Nothing crazy, but, I think the season will be okay. It'll be fair, good, nothing crazy, but it'll be okay. So I'm excited about, what I think this could go into. But yeah, I don't really think I have that much more. Like, rating it. It was a 6. It was a 6 episode. Like, it did its job. I think maybe being that first episode, trying to, get our brains back into the My Hero Academia wavelength thing, and then it did its job of pushing us in, but it didn't really, do nothing to move a story, which, it's episode 1. I'll give it some time again. But I don't think I really have that much more to say about it, for real. Or do I? Do I have anything else I expect? Well, I'm hoping, we get some League of Villains news, hopefully, throughout the rest of season 5, but I doubt that. Like I said, I really feel like it's going to be another training arc type of thing, so I'm just going to hope for the best. But I don't think I have anything else more to say, so it's not even really a podcast. It's more just my, I guess, initial thoughts of what I think about it. Episode one's not really that much I can say after real. So yeah, I'm not gonna, try to stretch it. So y'all go follow us at Anime underscore Again Show. That's our anime Instagram where we post clips, TikToks, all that stuff. Y'all go follow me at TikTok anime underscore Again Show too. By the way, I'll be posting a lot of content there. I'll follow my co-host Eyes out Lindsay. That's photography. If you're in the North Carolina to Georgia area, I'm sure he'll love to try to get some photography stuff out the way. And go follow me at Crystal Next underscore 22. That's my main. So if you ever just want to reach out or tell me a show to watch or tell me why I'm tripping or my anime opinion's crazy, y'all can do that. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe. Stay masked up. Peace.